just thinking, why don't you put it with all the other books?
What other books?
You know, like Silly Eric and all those other books, like Big Book Blue, like those books.
Yeah.
Why don't you get your book and put it with those books? You sign the book.
Yeah.
Then everyone in class will think, wow, one of those books up there was by the teacher.
I like that idea. I might have to do that now.
I'm a genius.
Congratulations. Let me just firstly say congratulations to you both face to face, because we've not even been able to meet up face to face, have we? Congratulations, no. Robbie, that you're now published with Miss Wright Publishing. I'm so excited for you.
Robbie was really happy about it.
Yeah.
And he was particularly excited about seeing his drawings for the first time, weren't you, Robbie?
That's fine.
Oh no, so I'm trying to help you. I'm leading you in now, Robbie.
Yes.
I'm trying to lead you in.
Yes.
And Nigel, how are you feeling?
I'm so excited. I feel like I could explode, I think.
Oh wow, definitely.
With joy, with happiness and excitement.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to eat dynamite.
I can't stop thinking about it and talking about it, and I'm just so happy about this whole process. I can't say enough good things about it all, really. So yeah.
Robbie, what did you think about the edits?
What do you think? So when you was going through it, there was one particular moment that you just went, wow, that's my favourite thing. What was that? What page was that?
Page 24. Can you show me the page? Oh, yes. I love that. That is a really fun page. Why is that your favourite page?
Probably because that's my best Freddy. That was the one I enjoyed drawing the most.
Yeah.
And it just really pops out.
Yes.
So you took a bit of inspiration from that. What was your thought process when you saw that Freddy, mate? Because you said that was my best Freddy. And what did you say? You made a suggestion. What was that?
Put that on the front cover.
So you think on the front cover, do you?
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
Get that one. Put that there, in front of the front cover.
Oh, that's good. Let's show us the front cover now. So this was your first drawing, which was like a year ago, wasn't it? Now?
Yeah, probably.
Wow. Okay, that's your first drawing. Okay, you've seen a page you like, and you've gone, this excites me, this gives me joy. I love this page. I love this picture. Let's put it on the front cover so when other kids see it and other dads and mums, they see it, they're like, wow, they feel that joy that you feel. That's awesome.
Yeah, because you don't want something really, really good hidden inside of the book. You want like at the front, like, look, let's pick up.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. What else do you like about the edits? What do you want to change? Is there anything else that you want to change?
And I initially said, why don't we have the little crab that you drew on the back? Why don't we bring it as part of the story? And I said, why don't we have this crab stealing a sandwich from one of our characters? And then Robbie said, not a sandwich. What did you say, Robbie?
Give it an ice cream, because an ice cream, as we all know, is so much better than a sandwich.
Yeah.
An ice cream. Yeah, okay, everyone knows.
Yeah, like ice cream, so that'd be like 100 times better.
And then what happened with the crab? You started saying, well, the crab could do this and the crab could do that. And what did you say? Tell me.
I said, how about we put the crab in the plane eating the ice cream? But then Dad said, that'd be a bit tricky. So I said, how about he's parachuting out of the aeroplane eating the ice cream?
That's a great idea. I love it. I love it. I'm so excited to see how this is going to develop. And so you're suggesting that we have a crab on some of the pages inside the book, and that's how you're going to develop your images.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us some of your drawings of the crab?
I did some more drawings for the crab, like that go into different parts of the book.
Oh, I love it. Oh, they're so funny. Is he dancing on one of them? Is that him? With the stars, is that him dancing?
No, that was on the page where Freddie was asking the lead singer of the band.
Oh, yeah.
If he could be in the band, and then the leader of the band said, we'll call you, and then the crab was like on the page where Freddie's asking. Yes. So on that page, we imagine the crab going there like celebrating because he's all happy.
And Nigel, how do you feel about having your book published. You are the author and you are the father of Robbie, and just tell us a little bit about how you're feeling as a dad and how you feel about this process.
So for me, I'm a massive, passionate advocate of reading. So I talk about reading all the time. My idea of education, everything should be rooted from books, from reading. And I think that every subject on the curriculum can be taught through a book. So I've always come from that kind of storytelling, authoritarian kind of background, and I've just loved it. And I've been so privileged to meet so many wonderful authors, you included. And in my classroom, I have pictures of authors that I've met, and I have the books signed by people. So I have a copy of Silly Eric. I've got lots of other books, The Big Book of the Blue by Yuval Zoma. We've got so many books in my classroom, all signed for my class. And I kind of love the idea of being an author myself. And when I started, it all started for me when I asked Robbie. I said to Robbie, Robbie, what do you want to be when you want to get older? And he said to me, what did you say, mate?
I said, I want to be like someone that like does the illustrations for like a comic book, like a superhero comic book and stuff. So I think that'd be cool. Basically an illustrator and an artist.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, hang on a minute, why does he have to wait until he's older? Because these days you can do anything, anytime, at any age. So we kind of come up with this idea, and I made you a bit of a deal, didn't I? And I said, I'll tell you what I'll do, Robbie. I'll write a picture book and you can illustrate it, and then we can go and see if we can get it published. And we wasn't really interested in anybody else, were we? We said we want to go to Gracie, we want to do it locally, like she's our lady, she's the woman we want to do it with. And we're so proud and happy that you decided that we were worthy of the time and the investment that you put into us, and we're really thankful. So we're kind of really, really pleased and happy that we're on this journey with you, and we're on this journey together, because I didn't really want to be on the journey with anybody else. So, of course, my amazing son, who I'm really happy about sharing this process with, and doing it with you, Gracie, too, is really, really just a bit of a dream, really. So thank you so much to both of you and making my dream come true in being an author.
Well, you guys are so amazing, and I love your energy. I love that it's father and son coming together, and I love the way you've just championed Robbie, Nigel, to draw and like to keep going. And I remember like right at the beginning, like when he was finding it difficult to kind of catch your vision for it, and then you gave him this like space and time for him to grow into his characters, and you're like see the vision that you had.
I think that is a really important lesson, because for me personally, I think as an educator and as a father, I think I initially clouded him too much. I was sort of being quite direct and sort of saying I'd like this, I'd like that, and then one day I think I might have just thought, oh, do you know what? I can't talk to him anymore about it. I'll just let him get on with it. And then when I came back after a period of time, the drawings that he'd actually managed to put together were better than anything that I thought he could achieve. So I just thought, actually, that's a valuable lesson for me as an educator too. Yeah. So,
right, Robbie, I want you to do this. Right, Robbie, I need you to do that. I want you to do this. I was just thinking, Dad, what?
And now he's developed the crab. That was all him. I didn't have a crab in the story when I first did it. That's all Robbie. So it's wonderful that he's kind of developed this kind of funny aspect. The reason I've done this book is just to share kind of my idea for stories and joy with the world, really. So that's my purpose. And I know Robbie's really similar in that purpose, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Robbie, what's the most wonderful thing about working with your dad on a storybook, a picture book?
Well, one good thing is that I'm working with someone that I've known my whole life.
Yes.
So I know him, I know what he's like, I know what he's going to do, I know these sort of things. That's one really good bit.
Do you have a good bit?
Well, yeah. Probably just the whole thing.
What's the best thing about working with your son on this exciting picture book?
I think for me personally, because I'm a football coach as well, and my daughter is in the team that I coach, and I coach 2 teams, and she's in both of them. So I get lots of time one-to-one with my daughter. So I always felt like I kind of lacked that with Robbie a little bit. And now we found, you tried football, it wasn't really for you, was it? So yeah, exactly. So now we've kind of found the thing that we do together. So that's kind of wonderful. And I now, when I'm thinking about stories, because I've got a head full of stories, I sat and wrote another one last night because I got all excited while putting Errol to bed, and then a story came to me and I sat down for an hour and a half and wrote a story. So and I was desperate to see Robbie and just explain it to him and see what he thought. And I told him about it today, didn't I? So you were excited about it. So but I wrote the book because I wanted to show that anything is impossible. Anything is possible in life. So for me, everything's impossible. I just feel like for me personally, I love putting myself out of my comfort zone. I love trying to do new things. And when I was in that moment thinking, should I go and speak to this man and tell him I want to be in his band? He might laugh at me. And I thought, well, if he laughs at me, so what? Do you know what I mean? Like, I can walk away and he'll never remember me, and I don't care. I know I've tried, and I want to live my life knowing that I gave it my best shot, and I want my children to grow up thinking that they can achieve things. And this is like the number one message that I want to get out there, really, that you can achieve, you can do things if you're willing to have a go and try. And Robbie's proven that you don't have to wait until you're older. You don't have to wait until you're a certain age to achieve something in life. You can do it now. So all you have to do is take that first step and go and do that. So that's why you should buy our book, because we did it, we had a go, we tried, and here we are achieving. So we hope that we can share that message with everybody, and we hope that they feel inspired to go and have a go too. So that's kind of our message, really, or my message. Sorry, Robbie.
Yeah. You won't know what something feels like if you don't try it.
Exactly.
Because if you just leave it, because Dad could have just walked away from that man. Dad could have just walked away.
Because some people won't realise that it's actually based on a true story, Nigel, of your life, and you wanting to become a singer, and then you going through all this kind of emotions of could you do it, and these fears and worries and doubts, and then
yeah. So it was when I was younger, but kind of one of the things I wanted to become, other than a footballer, because I think in my mind I always wanted to be a footballer first, but as soon as I realised that footballing really wasn't probably my bag, I always quite liked the idea of being a singer. Because I used to try, used to try and sing quite a bit. I used to sing lots at home, and I used to sing into my brush really at home. That was kind of the story is me. So this is my journey. So I wanted to kind of, and this is an absolutely true story. I did see Stephen, the character in the book, on the beach after watching his set at the First Light Festival in Lowestoft in 2018, and I just went up to him because the night before I watched the Freddie Mercury film, Bohemian Rhapsody, and he walked up to this guy and he said, "I'm going to be your new lead singer." And I wasn't quite that bold, but that's why I named the character Freddie after Freddie Mercury, because he was an inspirational character, and I wanted to show that even though he's no longer alive, he inspired me. His life inspired me to go and achieve my dreams. So that's why I named the guy Freddie. And in 3 weeks' time, I literally did step on stage in front of 1,000 people at Ely Folk Festival. So I stood on that stage and sang with the boys, and we're in the band still now, even though it's very difficult in this time. But yeah, this is my story. So
that's our filming.
Is it?
Yeah,
I just want to share one thing with you, Gracie. The other day when we were in the car, me and Robbie were talking to you, wasn't we? And we were having a chat. Obviously, that conversation, because you was part of it, obviously. And we came off the phone. As soon as you put the phone down, Imogen went, "Gracie's so nice." She went, "Gracie is just the nicest person you've ever met." And I went, "Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she wonderful?" I was like, "This is why we wanted to have the book published with Gracie, because she's so lovely." Yeah. So,
well, you guys, honestly, I'm really thoroughly enjoying this process, and like I said before, I want you to be happy. We want to celebrate family, unity, local businesses, local people, which you do, and I love the fact that there's so much synergy in your heart and your morals for like what we all want to do, which is what makes us united, you know, when we agree on these things. And I love the kids, and I love your passion, Robbie, and I've known you for quite a few years now, and it's so fun like watching you grow. And
what's going in your book sales on?
Probably an Xbox One.
Buy himself an Xbox
One X.
Sorry.
1X.
1X. Don't know if that's any different, but
So it's like £356, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, mate. Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for just being a part of this. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Thank you for trusting us to help you put this book together. And is there any last words that you would like to say?
I am a published illustrator. End of film, credits time. I was 8 when I was in the pictures. I'm 9 now.
There you go.
Why should people buy your book?
People should buy our book. Why should people buy our book, Robbie?
Probably one, because it's a really colourful book.
Yeah.
Apart from like 1 page.
2 pages, but go on.
And it just like explains like sometimes like if you like have like a fear or something you just want to do, then like you can do it no matter like if you're like really old or if you're really young or you feel like you can't do it. But like in this book it just shows that he just went there and he just said, I'd love to be in your band, and then the guy just said, yeah, we'll think about it, and then he just got in the band. Yeah.
I can't. You know one person, do you? Well, that's it, Robin. We're sorted, haven't we? With Christy. He knows one person. It's all right.
It's a very, very good one person.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Strachan, and he's the head of English in our school.
Right, well, there you go.
So it's a good person. It's a good one person.
Good one person.